This is a message for the woman who is in the breath of building something new.
Dear Miss Craft, this is a transmission from the seventh dimension. I'm Camille Craft, and about 3.5 years ago, I made a decision to use the eclipse portals to quantum leap. I'm going to show you on this podcast how to specifically create revenue, money, impact, change, and visibility using the power within you. It is through the astrological impact of astrology that I've been able to create a 7-figure brand, go completely viral, reach 200K months with consistent ritual. And I'm going to break down specifically how you are going to do that in your life without having to sacrifice more time, your identity, and your life purpose. So if you're ready to master making money but need to find your life purpose, this is for you.
Maybe perhaps the trajectory or the success or what has gotten you here came from a version of you or an identity of you that played small, that agreed, that took on everything for everybody else and held everything together. But this next version of you, this next chapter, this next becoming, and this next level of success is going to require something different. It's going to require you to rise from within first. It's going to require you to look deeply at where you still feel shaky in who you are, where you are still playing it safe in your communication, where you are not allowing yourself to move boldly in the way that you're ready to move, and where maybe you still have a fear of visibility. If you've created a certain level of success, but you keep hitting that ceiling, this invitation is for you. Over the next few weeks, as Jupiter moves into Leo, but Mercury stations retrograde in Cancer, this is about clearing from that space of the mother wound. This is about receiving from the space because you are, not because you do the thing to be worthy. This is about understanding that level of worth and attracting it from your heart because you know the right and aligned clients will see you. You don't need to dim who you are. You don't need to curate your words to be understood. You don't need to contort yourself in a way that leaves you feeling inadequate or feeling like you always have to chase the next trend. Why don't you courageously put that down and allow for yourself to fully invite that next level through that space of the heart, that courageousness? And so, if you have built an empire or a garden or something along the lines where you showed up in your business every single day, maybe you burnt yourself out a few times, maybe you created success for the people around you, but your profit margins were really low. I want you to rebuild in this moment over these next few weeks in a way that totally fuels you. This is your chapter where you actually put yourself first because a well-resourced human being can do so much more in the world than one that is holding everything together by string. And when you allow for everything that was built from that identity of people pleasing or taking on more responsibility than you should have, or not asking for help, or, building a business that doesn't actually serve you and your body, what is left? Can you allow for yourself to be fully seen in your magnificence, in your woo, in your intelligence, in your direct channel? Can you say the thing that nobody wants to say out loud? And that's the piece here. Over these next few weeks, while Mercury's retrograding in Cancer, it puts this almost buffer around Jupiter moving into Leo. And it says, before we fully move into this trajectory, what are the wounds around who you are and receiving? What are the ways in which you still feel that you don't deserve to be seen? What ways are you still playing it safe? And what ways can you fully unleash that power within you? These next few weeks are about remembering, rewiring, realigning, and reinventing. You don't have to start a new chapter. You just have to allow yourself and everything that wasn't truly who you are to get out of the way. And if you have a fear around sharing what that is or who you really are in this next chapter, I encourage you to play with that edge. I encourage you to see what it means for you to get on stage, what it means to be the main character of your story, of your energy and your life. The audacity for you to actually design a life where your nervous system, your body, your bank account, and your being are completely fueled on every single level. That every single one of your relationships are celebrating you, not trying to take you down. That every client is grateful to be in your vortex, not trying to nitpick you. You get to choose to design. You get to choose to decide what you are worthy of. These next 4 weeks are about curating and allowing for that energy, that magic, that threshold to find itself in you and make your own, what I call wealth vortex.
Legacy builders understand divine timing. While others manifest randomly, you'll know which cosmic windows amplify intentions by 10x. 2026 Ritual Planner, every cosmic money window, eclipse portals, Venus transits, lunar cycles, mapped with manifestation rituals. Same cosmic timing I've used for seven-figure spiritual entrepreneurs. 2026 cosmic windows won't repeat for another 12 plus years. Miss now, wait until 2038. The complete manifestation calendar is only $37. Spiritual entrepreneurs don't leave timing to chance.
So, over these next few weeks, revisit the themes around the ways that maybe you didn't get validated. Maybe you weren't told how precious you truly were, how to take care of your body, how to nurture yourself. Maybe be courageous enough to redesign a business that actually works for you and this next chapter that puts you first so that you can overflow. And when you can have that overflow, your creativity will touch thousands. Your ideas will inspire so many. And that is the essence of ease. That is the true essence of wealth. And when we come into this expression over the next, 12 months or so as Jupiter comes into Leo, where can you let yourself be celebrated? Where can you let your unique gifts and talents be fully seen? Where can you hold the value of what you are curating and what you believe is possible in this world and allowing yourself to courageously step out and make those bold moves? Because this is going to be these next few weeks are going to be all about recalibrating from the inside out. It's going to be all about coming into that level of seeing yourself as that capable, as that powerful, as that wise, as that magical first, and then allowing for it to ripple around you. Because the only thing that the universe ever says is yes. So decide right now in this moment, what story are you going to tell?
That's today's spiritual guidance from the seventh dimension. Ready for live transmissions and daily drops on the current transits specifically for you? I've got you. Join my private Telegram channel via the link in the show notes. Remember, trust what you're feeling. Your true identity is already built. Just say yes.